Pisces, welcome to my table. My name is Toni, and this is the monthly Pisces Tarot forecast for Taurus season 2021. So hello to you if you are a returning subscriber, and welcome here if you are brand new here. As I said, my name is Toni, and I am so very grateful for you to be here. So we are just getting out the Palo Santo. We are going to create a sacred container where we welcome in and we invite our higher selves, as well as calling upon Christic consciousness. Please join us. We command our sovereignty in this time, dimension, place, and space, and we disinvite and disallow all beings, energies, and entities of less than Christic consciousness. And I'm just going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all of my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. All right. Headphone users, Cancer headphone users, do me a favor, please. What did I say Cancer for? Pisces. I'm getting my water signs confused. Pisces, how could I ever confuse you, though? Y'all have my heart. Pisces, headphone users, do me a favor. Turn down the volume a little tiny bit so I can set the tone for this reading. Here we go. And lastly, but not leastly, let's set our intentions by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We call in our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit, guardians of the four corners, mother of the earth, father of the sky, sacred ones. We call upon you and we welcome you here now. We ask that you please be present with us. Please help us to understand and to interpret these messages to the best of our knowledge as we receive them. Thank you. All right. Pisces, 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 are we ready? And I do mean it when I say y'all have my heart. My mom, my grandma, and my grandfather, who all raised me, by the way, are all Pisces. So yeah, you really, truly have my heart. I love you so much. Are we ready? Let's begin, Pisces, this week. This month, I should say. We're going to begin with looking at the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Before I shuffle every single deck, I pray over the deck of cards. If you have on headphones, anytime you see me pray, turn down the volume on your headphones so it's not loud in your ears when I shuffle. All right, here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What messages do we have for Pisces for Taurus season 2021? What does Pisces most need to know? This time, date, place, and space. Look at that come flying out. I love it. Anytime we get this card, I think this is probably my favorite card of this entire deck. It's called the Ever Unfolding. I don't know why I'm putting these up. I'm just going to use them again. The Ever Unfolding Rose. Cracked open is happening to you, not, I'm saying, girl, what is wrong with my mouth? If I was going to go through the trouble of editing, I would have cut all that out and started over, but I'm not going to do that. Y'all are just going to have to take me raw. If you can't take me at my worst, don't deserve me at my best. It's a bunch of bullshit, but anyway. The ever unfolding rose, cracked, why can't I say that? Cracked open. It is happening for you. It is happening for you, not to you. This is one of my favorite cards because you need to understand everything is always working out for you, no matter what. When shit is hitting the fan and you're like, you're trying to tell me everything is always working out for me. Yes. Because in the moment that you're with somebody and they act like a complete asshole and they're a total jerk face to you, right then, in that moment, you can say, well, thank you, complete asshole jerk face, because here's what you just taught me. You showed me behaviors that I do not like. I do not wish to participate in. I do not want to be that person, nor do I want to be around people like that. So now that I know what I don't want, I can take all my energy that I'm giving over here to you, jerk face asshole, and go whoop and give it over here to the people that do deserve it, the people that treat me good. And then because now I know how I don't want to act, I know how I do want to act. Now I act appropriately. And so now I'm in alignment. Does this make sense? Okay. This is what they're trying to say. So even when something bad is happening, it's happening for you, not to you. This is a very, very, very important card. So let's read that. The Ever Unfolding Rose. The only issue I have with this deck is so they put the cards in here alphabetically, but they don't put them alphabetically. They put them in sections, and each section is alphabetical. The sections make no sense. None at all. All right. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through the hurt and the loss, to allow what is falling away to fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is a full of losses and tragedies, as much as triumphs and adventures. Whenever you find yourself at the moment, wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open, no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you're going through a difficult time right now. Instead of cursing the difficulty, see that as a blessing. Open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. And one day in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. And that's the point. So many times we don't understand that we have to go through the dark night of the soul. We have to go through these valleys because what we're doing is not, a lot of times it's because we got off alignment, we got off path, and this is just life literally forcing us back on path. It's probably been trying to nudge you, gently push you, kind of bump you into the path, and you have been like, what? Who? I don't see anything. I don't know what you're talking about, and just keep on going about your merry way. So sometimes life does that to force you to get back on the path. But a lot of times is that you just need refinement, okay? But you've a lot of times got a inauthentic mask on that's not your true self. And life needs you to crack you wide open so your true authentic self can come forward. So this healed person who has more to offer this world than just being, jaded and cynical and hurt can help. I can't. It's so funny when I think back about my life 4 years ago, and I went through hell, literal hell. I had major losses, financial losses. Literally, I lost my grandfather and my dad within 18 days of each other, and I suffered personal and professional bankruptcy in my business. We actually lost 2 dogs, all in like 3 months of each other. This all happened in 90 days. And then we moved overseas, and then I suffered a traumatic brain injury within just like literally 3 months of getting there. And then 6 months later, we went through the world's largest typhoon. We survived a Cat 5 plus super Cat 5 typhoon, to which we lost our home. And then my husband lost his job. So we were homeless and jobless for 9 months. Okay. I'm telling you all of that because when I think back on all of that, at the time when I was going through all that miserable hell, and it was miserable hell for about 2.5 years. I just kept thinking, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? I don't understand. When is it going to stop? When is it going to stop? And on top of that, in the middle of all that, my dog got paralyzed, and like, oh, and I had a cancer scare, like a serious cancer scare. I really thought I was going to die of cancer. So it was a lot, okay? I was like, why is this happening to me? You know why all that happened to me? So I could be sitting here talking to you. I wish I could go back and hug that sweet girl whose heart is so broken and who's so just shattered and just hurt, and be like, it's happening for you, not to you. You don't know it. You can't see it. I know you're in so much pain. I know it hurts so deeply. But right now, you're going to come out on the other side of this 2 years from now. You're going to look back and you're not even going to be the same human being. You're going to be completely different. In fact, you're going to be so much better. You're going to be so much more healed. You're going to be so much stronger. You're going to be able to handle it in ways you didn't know you could because you had to go through this. So yes, it's happening for you, not to you, Pisces. I know sometimes it's like, when is it my turn? Your turn's coming. Just go with the flow and stop fighting it. That's the key. You've got to lean into it and see the beauty in the pain, right? My God, we're at 9 minutes. We haven't even started the tarot. What is happening here, Pisces? Let's look at the White Sage Tarot. Here we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit. What messages do we have for Pisces for Taurus season 2021? Tell Pisces what is going on with them, what are their obstacles, limits, and blocks, and what's moving towards them. Ooh, get in there. Or don't. It's cool. Sometimes you gotta talk to the cards. You gotta You got to tell them what your intentions are so they'll understand. There we go. All right. What is the energy currently surrounding Pisces? What is the current energy surrounding Pisces right now, please? Spirit, what is the energy surrounding Pisces right now? All right. Oh, you got a ton of cards. Four of Cups, Hanged Man, Judgment. Interesting. Hangman and Judgment being together. Knight of Swords. So yeah, you're really fighting and really kind of pushing away this introspective thing. Holy cow, are you ever? Four of Cups, Knight of Swords tells me you are being very defensive and really fighting. You're like, I don't give a damn what you say. This is not happening for me. This is bullshit. I don't want to be going through this. Screw you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hear you loud and clear. You're like, bullshit. But this is literally happening for you, not to you. That's why you've got the Hanged Man, and that's why you've got Judgment sitting here. Judgment and Hanged Man. So Hanged Man is, okay, Judgment is Virgo, and Hanged Man is Pisces, I think. Let me look at my cheat sheet, and I'll tell you. Let's see, what number is Hanged Man? 12, right? Yep, Pisces. There you are, Pisces. That's what I thought. So Pisces, you are literally at the crossroads where you are supposed to be spending time learning about yourself, growing. This is actually the time where you are supposed to, I mean, really, it's funny because when we talk about the ever unfolding rose, it's like picture a crossroad, and at the crossroad, you got all these different ways it's going. That's what the rose is. It's the same thing. It's like, opening up, and it has all these different flowers. Each one goes a petal, and each one goes a different direction. This is about you opening up and learning who you are and getting to know who you are. And I know you would rather not, but I'm sorry to tell you, it is what it is, and here you are. So you have two choices. You always have a choice here. Nobody's telling you what to do. Your choice is you can lean into it and learn, or you can keep on biting. But I'm telling you, every time you fight that wave, it pulls you under and drowns you. You just ride the wave, Pisces. Ride the wave. Go with the flow. All right? What are the obstacles, limits, and blocks ahead of Pisces for Taurus season? What are the obstacles, limits, and blocks ahead of Pisces for Taurus season? Obstacles, limits, and blocks ahead of Pisces for Taurus season. There we go. Knight of Cups, interesting. The Knight of Cups is an offer of love. And so, look how cute he is with this little otter and his cup of coffee. Adorable, right? In this case, what I'm hearing is that your higher self would like to give you an offer of love to help rescue you, in other words, because we're talking about the knights. We're talking about the people who come in and save you, yes? So your higher self is giving you an offer of love, trying to save you from this pain. And this is what you don't understand. This is truly, you are in a period of life lessons right now, and it doesn't feel like you're being loved. It doesn't feel like life is loving you, but it is. This is super detrimental point. Well, no, not detrimental. What's the word I'm trying to say? I'm not even trying to say beneficial. It's just important. It's important right now that you. I really wish I would stop playing with my hair, y'all. This is like the 10th time I've touched it now. Yeah, that's an annoying little habit. Okay, hair. We're done. All right. Sometimes I gotta call myself out on my own bullshit, Pisces. But yeah, I know. Okay, I just want to tell you this is happening for you, not to you. I know sometimes it feels like what the fuck, but life is giving this to you so that you can learn these lessons, so that you can grow, so that you can crack open and expand. Remember, think about it. The universe is constantly expanding, right? The universe is not shrinking, it's expanding. So should you be, Pisces. Expand, not shrink. Okay? And that's what this is. Cracked open, ever expanding rose. All right, lastly, what is the energies moving towards Pisces this month? What is the energies moving towards Pisces this month? Oh, what was that? Here we go. 7 of Cups. Interesting. What's at the bottom of the deck? Beautiful. 9 of Pentacles, and then our clarifier. I had to think about this for a second. I'm like, what's going on here? 4 of Swords. Yeah, you're taking a rest. King of Wands, so you can figure it out from a higher perspective about why your heart is broken. Holy cow. So, yeah. Pisces, this is a literal time for you to learn. This is about you learning to get everything that you want, Nine of Pentacles. It's just not coming the way you think it's going to come. You had to go through this broken heart. You had to, so that you could take the time to heal and learn and grow. King of Wands, Four of Swords, okay? And so, you know, what's coming is the energy of you getting to know yourself on a deeper level, you getting to understand your needs, your wants. And honestly, I really kind of like this energy now that I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of like mulling it over in my head. Now that I'm thinking about it, what I'm hearing is this is a lesson in self-mastery. What it feels like is that as you're sitting here in this dark night of the soul, they're asking you to put yourself first. They're asking you to put your needs first, to understand that the reason why your heart was broken is because, well, it's not even to understand that the reason why, but the reason why you're going through this heartbreak is for you to understand that you've always put everybody else ahead of you. And it's time for number one to be number one. It's time for you to get exactly what you want and quit caring. I mean, it's not that you should be self-centered and not care about others and not take care of your responsibilities, your family, your children, and things like that. But you know what? Wouldn't it be really cool if your children could look at you and be like, wow, look what my mom and dad did. Look how they put themselves first, and look how they generated their own wealth by getting their money mindset correct. Okay, so this is about you putting your needs first, putting your heart first, and learning that this is happening for you, not to you. Okay, Pisces. I know this was a tough one. I'm not going to even pretend. I kind of feel like you're yelling at me through the screen. I kind of get that energy. You're like, "Fuck you, Toni." I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I want you to know that you're coming out on the other side of this stronger. You're coming out on the other side of this getting what you want. But before you can get what you want, you're going to have to understand why this is happening to you, okay? Or for you. All right, Pisces, I love you so much. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. I hope you'll come back to see me next month in Gemini season. And until I see you again, you stay happy, healthy, safe, and blessed. Bye, Pisces.